welcome everybody. In this opportunity, we're going to present our final project, and it's about a very beautiful animal that is in danger of extinction.
We are happy to be very close. You can see here the spectacle bird.
The spectacle bear is well known also as the Andean bear, and it's native from the South American area, especially in the ones that belong to the Amazon. And you can find a bear in the whole America that exists right now.
Spectacle birds do not usually go into periods of sensation, lethargy, or hibernation during the cold winter months. Since thanks to the enormous biodiversity of our country and the variety of climates in which it lives.
The Andean bear is a species with a diet that corresponds to that herbivore, frugivore, omnivore. In reality, more than 90% of its diet is composed of plant matter, and only 7% of the diet of this species is based on animal protein, usually from wild animals.
Habitat of the spectacle bear. The spectacle bear, the Cordillera de los Andes, is a impressive mountain chain across regions of several South American countries. Has been the Indian and Amazon areas such as Lambayeque, Piura, Cajamarca, Amazonas, San Martin, and even other regions. Can live in desert scrub, dry forest, coastal deserts, steppes, cloud forest, scrubby areas, high mountain grasslands, humid and forest, per-humid zone, and per-mountain deciduous of semi-deciduous mountain, evergreen, paramous punas, semi-Andean, inter-Andean valleys, of the high mountains, jungles, among others. Their home range varies the 10 and 115 square kilometers, with males maintain larger home ranges compared to females.
The local populations knows the spectacle bear as white-faced bear, Andean bear, South American bear, and many other names in the whole South America. In Quechua, its name is ukuku. This wild animal is part of our natural and cultural wealth of our country. It is a rare mammal with a low density population, but very important from a biological and cultural point of view in South America. The spectacle bear is very evident in Andean and Amazonian folklore and belief. It has been a totemic animal for many native extincts. It is also considered as a mediator through which humans who pass away go from one condition to another one. That is in the belief of the native population. They were considered as a mythical being that mediate between the lower world and the sky. It is believed that this connotation is due to the altitudinal levels in which the bear lives, which give it the spectacle bear is very evident in Andean and Amazonian folklore and belief. It has been a totemic animal for many native ethnic groups, and in those cases, such groups avoided hunting it. It is also attributed like magical powers. The Andean bear is a key figure of different South American cultures with different connotations throughout its geographical distribution.
Reproduction of the spectacle bear. It is during the breeding season when looking for a mate that mature individuals can be seen together altitude, the mothers make up a small social group together with their offspring. These, these birds reach sexual maturity between 4 and 7 years of age. Male and female can mate at any time of the year.
The population and fertilization, mainly between the months of March and October, the gestation period lasts about 5.5 to 8.5 months, after which the females usually give near to cubs. But sometimes they can be 4 cubs per bird. The cubs and beard are totally dependent on their mother. They are practically fat, green, and half no teeth. Their eyes usually open from the 4th or 6th week of age, and after a few days they take their first steps. The beard and the cubs communicate through fertilization similar to hyper sketch of soft, purring sounds. The captivity I can live many more years than the wild, has a life expectancy of 35 years.
Why the spectacular birds in danger of extinction? Loss of their natural habitat, the destruction of tropical forests, due to climate change, due to illicit human activities, illegal hunting, and medicinal beliefs.
In Peru, there are only 4 species of threatened animals with a conservation plan at the national level. There is a special program for the conservation and threatened species where different institutions of the government, civil society, and the scientific community intervene. One of those species, and the last one to date, that has a national conservation plan is a spectacle bear. Peru, the habitat of the ancient bear will be protected in danger of extinction. It will be protected in the dry forest area in Lambayeque through the creation of the environmental conservation areas. Carrying out population studies of the Andean bears with the aims of knowing and monitoring the exact number of individuals that live, as well as knowing the specific area of occupation and the different migration routes of these large mammals. Reforestation programs in which the community surrounds the natural habitats for the spectacle bear contribute to support various processes of recovery of the nature, flora and fauna. Then we are going to continue with a short story about the emblematic species of South America.
There is a very well-known story about the spectacle bear and United Kingdom, Paddington and other Peruvian bears. There are many popular children's stories about bears, but one of the most popular is about a very popular Peruvian bear, Paddington. Although this bear is now a movie star and the books about him are bestsellers, the actual Peruvian bears are not well known, which makes conserving them more difficult.
Issued on July 19, 2017. The first point of the new numismatic service. Endangered wildlife of Peru, alluding to the Andean spectacle bird. He is the new symbol of a collection present in the one console, which will be legal, tender, and special especially for numismatic purpose, where he present is species of wildlife that suffers treats relate especially to various women activities, and that these species in danger of extinction for different reasons that cause concern.
This is the end of our project. We hope you enjoy our presentation as much as we did it. Thank you very much for your attention.